Also, do you want to turn the lights off, turn the thing on?
No, it's fine. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Spidey Studios.
We're on? Fuck.
Yes. We are back with my friend Jonah. I'm keeping that in there. I'm keeping that in there. We are back.
Hi.
I know it has been a month actually since the last video.
Has it been?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I've been busy, and I also low key. I've been losing interest in editing videos, which is why I haven't done it in a while. But we have watched a couple of things lately.
Yes.
Daredevil. We've been watching that. So good. We've only watched the first 2 episodes though, and we're gonna watch the next 2 probably tonight if we have time.
Let them cook.
But it's amazing. It's amazing from what I'm hearing. So, Tales of the Underworld came out a couple days ago. I didn't watch it, but you have seen it.
So I have seen the trailer once.
Okay.
And I watched it while I was on the train.
Okay.
So I didn't have great audio.
Okay.
But I have opinions.
Okay. I would watch it for myself. So if I'm getting the gist, it's similar to Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, where we're focusing on 2 characters.
I'm just calling it Tales now.
Yeah, it's essentially what it is. So I know in Tales of the Jedi we focused on Ahsoka and Count Dooku. Those Count Dooku episodes.
Count Dooku episodes are solid.
So good. And then Ahsoka ones were pretty good too.
Tales of the Empire we focused on
Barriss
and then Elsbeth.
Morgan Elsbeth. Yeah.
And then my apologies. They wasted Barriss. Anyway, moving on.
I haven't seen the Barriss ones simply just because I forgot. But
I've never seen.
I don't like Barriss as a character. I'm sorry. After what she did to Ahsoka, I cannot.
That's why I like her as a character.
Really?
She a monster.
I mean, granted, I give her props for her planning, but throwing Ahsoka under the bus was so dirty.
Listen. She really said no one is safe. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of respect it, like in a fucked up way.
Yeah, like it's just like I respect it for her plan, but you didn't have to throw my girl.
Throwing Ahsoka, your best friend of all people.
Come on, man! Like that was so dirty.
Like imagine, like suddenly I have like a political stance I want to take. I come up with this super intricate plan. I do all this, I do all that, and I'm like, anyway, so JJ's gonna be my fall man.
Right? You know, like, God damn,
that's absurd.
It's so
but it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. I won't get into it. But I was so excited for what they would do with Barriss next. I knew she was gonna be an Inquisitor. Like even before the trailer, I was like, where else are you gonna go?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because she was arrested last we saw. So
but I'm not gonna lie. They, in fact, in my opinion at least, could have done so much more. Anyway.
Okay. I might watch those with you eventually. But for now,
Tales of the Underworld.
And it comes out in May. That's
they just kind of dropped it.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Just do as I say. Never can be too cautious with strangers out here.
If anything, it looks better.
Then again, you're no stranger.
Yeah.
Lady Ventress.
Oh, yes! Oh, that's her Bad Batch look. Okay.
You mean
we got a problem here.
Oh, you're right.
Just saw right in.
Bane. Oh!
What's the situation?
Oh!
He was your best friend. Things have changed.
You took everything from me.
Oh! Okay.
Who are you?
I was Count Dooku's lead assassin.
I
don't want that life anymore.
What is that? Huh? Oh!
Bane?
Okay.
No one needs to die.
Oh!
Get them.
Oh!
You're gonna pay for what you did.
Wow. This revenge, I hope it was worth it.
It will be.
Okay. Okay.
I am I'm going to let you talk first.
Okay.
But I have things to say.
Okay. He doesn't have his breather things, which threw me off for a second. Because doesn't he need those? I was always confused by those things.
He doesn't need them, but he always has.
Yeah, so that's why seeing him without it was so.
If you remember, it's not the first time. In the Kenobi in Disguise arc, I don't know what it's actually called. The Kenobi in Disguise arc.
Was it in Clone Wars?
It is in Clone Wars.
Oh, the one where he
Yep.
I forgot.
Where they escape prison and they do what is, in my opinion, one of the coolest episodes in Clone Wars history,
so
The Box.
Cool. Yeah, it was
where they play Squid Games. Tell me a name. Sorry. Let me be a film nerd. Where they remake the movie Cube, but with bounty hunters.
Yeah. But this design isn't.
But he does not have pipes there.
Yeah.
So it's not the first time.
Okay. I think it's just because
I don't like it.
I'm not used to it as often.
I do not like this design.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just without the things, it's just off.
I'm just gonna be so honest.
Okay.
The hat is too small. I know they're trying to make it look like Book of Boba Fett. I don't care.
I think that's why they.
We do not care. All right.
I think that's why they did it.
It's too small.
Which I guess
it's too small. Book of Boba Fett had one good thing going for Cad Bane, and that was the voice. And you know what?
100%.
It's here. It's right here, and it's
not
great.
Even just the voice. The face model was pretty.
Face model was great. Here's the thing. I know they gave him a bit of a lighter complexion in his skin to match with Book of Boba Fett. They're definitely trying to make it match more up with Book of Boba Fett. But I am of the opinion now people are gonna call me a hypocrite because I'm constantly saying like, oh, Star Wars fans need to chill the fuck out. So I'm going against my own point here. But Clone Wars was a better look for Cad Bane, and we need to stay there, not keep moving in the other direction. However,
like even in Bad Batch, he still looked like his Clone Wars look.
However, that is not my issue here. None of that is. I can forgive the look.
Okay.
Why are we giving Cad Bane an origin story? He is one of those characters.
Yeah.
You do not give the space Clint Eastwood an origin story. That's not the way to do this.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, when we were watching
sorry, I'm gonna bitch. It's coming. Especially when there is a perfectly good Cad Bane story that was supposed to be in Clone Wars and never was. The one where him and Boba have their duel.
Yeah.
There was a perfect, this was the time to make it happen.
Now that I think about it, they should have did that.
Why are we not doing it?
Because I'm going to be honest, I'm more interested in the Ventress story.
The Ventress stuff is amazing.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the Ventress stuff than Cad Bane, which sucks because I love his character.
My thing
having him like fight, I guess, like an old childhood friend from the looks of this, and I guess he betrays him, and now wants revenge. I'm like,
okay. Don't give him an origin story.
I just think I think the origin story is fine. I think the version or origin story they're going with could be better.
It takes away from the mystique.
But it also does kind of take away from his mystique too. Because like when he first showed up in Clone Wars, I remember not even the episode, not that one. Because I think I might have skipped that episode.
Season 2?
When he first showed up in
Where he stole some holocrons?
Bro, that was easily the best introduction for a Clone Wars character of a Star Wars character. That was really good.
When your opening debut is making Jedi look like chumps,
that was,
what I mean?
Yeah. And not even just any Jedi. You make the Jedi.
Yeah, the main characters.
Yeah, you make the main characters chumps. Yeah, you get my respect.
Now here's my thing. So with Ventress, right?
Ventress, this story looks really good.
So this is coming from someone who's just a really big Star Wars fan, knows a lot about Star Wars, is very upset with Disney, and is very upset with the fans alike.
Sure.
Yeah, I said that. Deal with it. Here's my thing, right? Ventress had a very good story in her novel.
Yeah,
involving
I know you told
her
me about
assassination attempt on Dooku, her love life with Quinlan Voss. It was a very good story, and it was kind of implied that Bad Batch was retconning it, and I now feel like we are doing
this
that.
This is 100%.
Now listen, 100%. I am a Dave Filoni support man. However,
I love Dave.
There is one thing he constantly fucks up, and that he constantly goes out of his way to fuck with, and that is novels. He does not give a single fuck if you wrote a novel about someone. If he can make an animated show over it with his own story, he will, and he will absolutely walk all over you. It is the one he has no care for written Star Wars at all. It's his like one big weakness. Sam Witwer, please take over. The point is this, right? Is that I feel like we are just.
I also think it's probably Disney just being like the EU is not canon, or the novels aren't.
But
canon.
the thing is that they made it kind of clear that the Ventress novel was canon, and then they said, well, it is until it's not. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So my thing is this is fine. I hope Ventress will have a good story. I'm actually interested.
I'm curious about the kid Jedi.
So
I think I heard someone say when the trailer was dropping that they had a theory that this kid is Balin's Skull.
So
I don't think that's who that is.
I'll be so real
because he's an old man by the time we see him in Ahsoka.
It doesn't make any sense.
And
for
then
that
he
kid
would
to
have
be
been a
Balin's Skull.
general.
Yeah.
By the time he was in
as
Clone
cool
Wars.
as that would be.
So, and he's a child here, so I don't think that would be him. But then again,
It's Ezra. No, I'm kidding.
But then again, I could see why people would think that because he technically is a Sith bounty hunter, sort of.
So Balin's Skull's not a Sith, and
Or not a
I
Sith,
don't
but he's
that.
like a bounty hunter force.
Balin's Skull is an opportunist. He is a
Sure.
he is a dark Jedi on the principle that the Jedi failed as a philosophical philosophy. There we go. Sorry, I can't word.
Yeah.
Here's my point.
Mm.
I'm
wondering who this kid is.
I think this Ventress story will be good. I think it will be very fun. My only thing is that I have a very big love
for the novel.
For the Ventress novel.
Which makes sense.
And I just don't like that we're moving farther and farther away from it, yet we're keeping the design from the novel kind of like a you know what I mean?
My question is, where did she get the yellow lightsaber?
So...
Because I know she had her red ones, but they were stolen by Barris.
Yes.
And then they were confiscated when she was arrested.
Oh, so there's something I want to bring up. I'll explain that in a minute.
Sure.
But there's something I want to bring up.
Okay.
So we're really doing this again? We're really doing this again? No, don't wonder who he is. Don't worry, he's dead. He's dead. Look.
Okay, yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Look at that! It's Inquisitor number 7.
And he does look he looks awesome. Like, I will admit, he has a great design.
Which, you know what that means, right? He's dead.
Yeah.
It's over.
But it looks like he's putting up more of a fight this time than when the other guy fought Ahsoka. So,
listen.
At least he's getting that.
I am getting really fucking sick and tired of seeing... No, okay, look. All right.
Okay.
All right, look.
That is a...
Look. I'm getting really sick and tired of Inquisitors just taking L's after L's. Now, here's the thing, right? I know that Inquisitors are
technically
Jedi
weaker.
Padawans who turned to the dark side and were forced into it, so
and then
they
plus
are
their training isn't as
complete
or sophisticated
and
as
the more down the line you go, with the exception of the Ninth Sister, the more down the line you go, even her a little bit, but like they get worse. So,
but I
get
wonder
it.
why the Grand, because isn't the Grand
He was a
Inquisitor,
temple guard, and he was a bad motherfucker. All right,
Yeah, so I guess that makes sense.
He was a temple guard, and he was a bad motherfucker. And I'm not gonna lie, Trilla for some reason just had that dog in her. I don't know why she
That's
did.
fair.
She
Yeah.
just did.
Yeah,
all right.
I did like Trilla a lot.
She is easily the most badass Inquisitor, including the Grand Inquisitor. Sorry, after that Kenobi show. But the point is this: that actually Grand Inquisitor is really good at Tales of the Jedi. Tales of the Empire. Anyway, the point
I have to watch those.
The point is this: is that I am all for Inquisitors being jobbers. That is a Mortal Kombat term. I'm so sorry. Lesson with Jonah. Jobber means character in the Mortal Kombat storyline that keeps losing constantly because you need to keep winning. So like they'll throw like this character at you for you to beat up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay, so I know that Inquisitors are like the Star Wars resident jobbers. Yeah, they're bad. I know that they're basically being used as cannon fodder.
Right.
Here's my thing. If you keep using Inquisitors as cannon fodder, you can't expect us to be like, who's
An Inquisitor!
this?
Yeah.
What is this guy's deal? And it's like, no, stop. Because I'm looking at him and you know what I see? I see a body. I see a body for Ventress to take out.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that's here.
Because again, Ventress is not somebody to just gloss over. Ventress has gone up with like the best of the best in Star Wars. So this guy
took on Obi-Wan and Anakin at the same time.
Yes, and she's went up against Dooku and Savage Opress.
Yep.
At the same time, and then I know she did something in her bounty hunter arc. I forgot.
She also did a duel, a tag team duel with.
With Obi-Wan against Darth
Maul.
Maul. Yeah, so she's up
she is
there.
around.
So yeah, she's up there. So this guy.
Not to mention, she 1,000,000% beat General Grievous on Wow, on Dathomir.
Oh yeah.
And he had his droids try to kill her after that. So
Yeah.
just
Was that
remember,
in Clone Wars?
yeah, and
Okay.
reminder, that was one of the few episodes where Grievous was being taken seriously.
Yeah.
Grievous actually had plot armor for once in that episode. So
yeah.
well, I guess he didn't, but
But yeah, like to me, Ventress is not someone to just snuff at. So I'm assuming obviously this guy's an Inquisitor, clearly. But
he has you can actually see the curve.
okay, he does. Okay, but like he's obvious that he's an Inquisitor of some kind. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's clearly an Inquisitor with another cool design.
And look,
goodbye.
but crazy enough, Reva gets like 10 million in episodes. Sorry, okay, I'm sorry. All right, look. Here's the thing, right? Stop giving the good Inquisitor designs to the jobbers. I don't understand.
I think it's just more so for the intimidation factor.
No,
and not for any of the execution, really.
I don't understand, because here's my thing. Like, you didn't even give Reva a helmet, man. Well, here's my thing.
Yeah, that is true.
Here's my thing, okay?
Because at least, because every Inquisitor,
even the
other
Grand
than
Inquisitor,
yeah, he does.
he has one too. He just doesn't use it that much.
But like, yeah, every Inquisitor I've seen has had a helmet.
Of some kind. Well, okay. So in the comics, sometimes they don't. But they're two.
Isn't
unnamed.
what's her name? The fifth sister that was also in the Obi-Wan show for a little bit. Does she have a helmet?
She doesn't, but she looks so cool it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
at that point,
and then there's two in the Darth Vader comics that are unnamed. At least I think they're unnamed. That Vader like just murks because they're in love, and I guess Vader doesn't like that.
Oh, you remind me too much of Padme.
No, legitimately, Vader just like activated incel powers and said, "You guys," and then like he like chased them all around Coruscant, trying to fucking murk them. And after that, Palpatine was like, "Vader, what did you do, Vader? What happened here? What is this? What? We can't be doing this, man."
Really?
I
You
don't
ever
want
say that? Wow.
Well, he didn't say it like that, but you
Yeah,
know.
I was about to say it because that's like what.
But no, he did kind of have a moment of just like.
But granted, because like I said,
serious right now?
because like I said, I feel like the only times the Inquisitors, at least to me, have felt threatening were in the Cal Kestis stories.
Yes.
And the
Jedi
Rebels.
Fallen Order.
That also.
Okay.
But Rebels. I feel like Rebels. And
Oh, you said Cal Kestis, and I heard Ezra Bridger for some reason. I don't know why.
The Cal Kestis video games and in Rebels, I felt like are the only times where the Inquisitors have felt threatening to me.
Yeah.
And any other thing, they've always just been cool looking but getting killed, or they're just not taken as seriously. Like even in Obi-Wan,
I'm not.
even though some of the Inquisitors we saw were from the shows and stuff, I feel like I didn't take them as seriously other than the Grand Inquisitor.
Man, I'm not.
And even then, I was just like, the way that dude gets stabbed by Reva. Granted, it was all part of his plan. But it was like.
So here's my thing.
I don't know.
First of all, I'm making a lot of Star Wars mistakes tonight. It's very I am retired at the moment, and it shows. It shows.
I am retired too. I haven't watched.
I don't know how. Obviously, they don't know us that well, but
Yeah.
I am like a Star Wars uber mega fan. I used to be on the wiki 24/7. You know,
I just haven't watched some of the recent.
You know, like if you asked me who Bondo Reams was, I could tell you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the point is this: is that Jeremiah's laughing his ass off at that. But the point is that ever since the Acolyte, and what happened with the Acolyte, I have kind of just taken a step back from both Disney and the fans alike, and I've just been like, both y'all are like too much for me.
I think it's just,
but the thing is, it's starting to show because my cracks are there now.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay.
to me, it's just I haven't kept up with some of the recent Star Wars stuff except like the Cal Kestis games, because those are
those are amazing.
Those are things I'm like super invested in at the moment, which I'm patiently waiting for.
Bode's story is better than like 90% of everything Disney has put out.
100%. So it's just I want it to be good. I want this to be good. It seems like it has a lot of potential, especially if they're doing other stories with other Jedis and Sith and Underworld characters.
So I'm excited, but here's
save that aside. We'll cut it short.
Okay.
But
last thing I will say is I truly do hope we at least get an acknowledgement of Quinlan Voss for the Ventress stories.
Yeah.
Just enough to say he's still here in some part of it.
But
it's coming.
Yeah. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, let us know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And hit the notifications so you guys know when we shall post next. And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.